Now, onto the fan motor. Same process. Let me see if I can pull this guy off. Whoa, y'all all right? Okay, guys? I'm waiting on parts, and while you're waiting on parts, sometimes you look for other things to do, and I can't think of a better time now, since the dash is not fully bolted on. I mean, I'm sorry, the windshield is not fully bolted on, and the dash is not fully bolted on. I mean, it's there, just, you know, I can still fold it. Let's replace all these junky old knobs, because some of them, you know, they're in real good shape when they fall off like that. I think I have a couple more. Yeah. And you know, that's not optimal. Windshield wiper works, but there's no knob there. Lights, the light, it falls off too. I don't even know where that guy went. He's over there somewhere. But yeah, so I ordered some things a while back. I've been sitting on these parts for a while. I didn't expect to have engine trouble, but I've got a new set of the adjusters for the heater, blower motor, and vents and stuff. That's the best way I can describe that. A couple knobs to go over some existing switches, like the windshield wiper and I think the blower motor itself. And then a new headlight knob, a couple trim pieces that are going to go in place, and then a brand new headlight switch. So I don't think this project is going to be too rowdy. We're going to start here with the headlight switch, and it shouldn't be too bad. First thing we got to do is try to take this off, and I think I have an idea on how to do that. Get a good look at this, guys. There is like a trim ring, and then this ring on the inside. There's two little indentions in there. I got a tiny little screwdriver that I think is going to help me. Yep. Move this to pull. Yeah, look at that. It's working like a charm, sort of. If I could see what I'm doing. Yeah, just a little nut, it looks like, that just kind of goes in place. I should have probably ordered some of those, because this guy's a little worse for the wear, but I'll get them all cleaned up. And look at that. So I was going to pull the pin out, which I still can. I wonder if it's going to let me. Yeah, and I'll show y'all how we got that done. But other than that, it's just going to be unplugging this guy. It looks like there's a detent there and a detent there. And I should be able to pull a plug out of this mofo. There we go. Headlight switch coming out. That was pretty easy. Let me show you how that prong's going to come out. Let's show you with the brand new switch. It's going to probably be a better example. But switch mounts like this. You can see the metal rod or bracket here. When it goes into dash, it mounts just like this. On the side of this is a little button. And if we pull the handle out and then press that button, the knob comes out. It really is that easy. And then to put it back in when you're ready, after you get it all hooked up here, you just push it in and it clicks in. Really, that's all there is to it. Installation shouldn't be that bad. There's a flat piece right here. And if we look in the dash, there's also a flat piece right there. And all it's going to do is go line up with that flat piece. Really not too big of a deal. I think I'm going to plug it in first. Because why not? Might be a good idea to put some dielectric grease on this guy. I don't have any of those, so YOLO. Switch in. New pretty trim piece on. And now our little ringlet that we need to do, use to tighten it all. Now. Now, the icing on the cake. There it goes. Can't complain about that. Wipers is going to be the same process, although I'm not going to change the switch out. There may be some remnants of the knob still on this guy. Yeah, I think there is. See if I can work it off with a screwdriver. There it goes. Now, I probably should have bought a switch, but I didn't. That's okay. And then this guy is kind of stuck on there. Which might be okay, because I really just need to put new trim piece and stuff on anyway. Alright, so believe it or not, there is a flat piece on this switch. And you want that flat piece to be at the bottom to have this correct orientation for all this fun stuff. So, try to keep it in place while we tighten this guy up. I probably need to replace this switch. That will probably happen eventually. But I have used it before, and I know it works. Alright, let's go with that. Then the brand new knob just pushes on. That's it. As long as you're not He-Man, it should be just fine. Now, onto the fan motor. Same process. Let me see if I can pull this guy up. Whoa, y'all alright? Okay, guys? It came off. It's still kind of on there. Definitely broke on the inside, the clip. There's probably a better way to do this. I imagine you're supposed to get a screwdriver down in between this clip and then pull it off that way. But no, I'm a idiot. And I didn't do it that way. Yep. Alright. Here we go. This one's a little stuck. Do a little punch and a little tap. Oh, that works like a charm. Probably should have done that in the first place. Tighten these guys up. What's done is done. Alright. On this case, now we want that flat spot to be at the top. So, new trim piece. My nuts all cleaned. That sounds terrible. I like that. That works good. Do I got a little bit of room to move the switch? Yep. Nice. New knob. There it goes. Nice. Looking good already, guys. Looking a lot better. Now, these guys are a little different. To get an idea of what needs to happen, we look at our lines here. You can see there's a clip. So basically, these just clip into the dash. I think you might be able to see that right there. And I'm going to have to get some pliers and try to unclip them. I'm going to do them one at a time. And we'll kind of go from there. Now, I know this top one comes to this other side. I've already kind of looked at it. It comes all the way over here. So the top one comes to this setup right here. And these don't seem like they're going to be too terribly hard to get out. I say that, and they don't move. I guess I'm going to have to get something to pry on. See if I can. Here we go. Little pry from behind. Then it loops over this little knob right there. And it comes right out. While I'm in here, I am going to hit this with some brake clean and then some white lithium grease. Alright guys, I'm going to try to get in here with these pliers. See if I can't squeeze on the outer clips on this. Hey, look at that. That worked. That worked. And just like that, maybe, looks like I gotta maneuver around some wires. Any day now. Any day now. There it goes. So here, now we're just going to match it up. There's only one long one. This is obviously the top one is the long one. It all matches up good there. I had to fix the hang up there. Sorry about that. But still kind of getting hung up. Let's go that way with it. There we go. And there. That's in place. All right. Let's just repeat that process that we did earlier. Where that goes over there. And this pushes in there. And then let's pull it. Look at that. That's nice. That works good. Well, this is going a little bit quicker than I thought it would. It's going really well. Now we just got these last two to replace. You've got the middle one and the bottom one. The bottom one, which looks to be just like the floor heater, it actually goes to this guy right here, which is on the front of the heater box. See if I can get some light down for you. Front of the heater box right here. The middle guy, this guy, he goes back here, and he has a different color. I don't know what you want to call it. If we look at our brand new ones, they actually have different colors too, but they are the exact same length. However, one is thicker than the other. So I'm thinking this one goes where the red one goes. This one goes where the black one goes. You can see that the white retainer is larger than the black one. And you guys saw that process. So let me just get to it and get these last two done. One thing to cover that's different about these than the other one is they have these little bitty retainer clips that you have to pull off before you can pull the cable eyelet off of the levers, I guess you could say. So just so you guys know, watch out for those little bitty clips. They do just kind of wiggle off back and forth, and well, you come out, we're good. famous last words. When I was putting that guy in down there, that bolt came out. If y'all can see that bolt. And it was quite a bear to get it all back together. But it took me a little while, but I got it all done. And now everything is hooked up. I've got the dash back in place. I've got it cleaned up a little bit. Looks pretty good, if I say so myself. What do y'all think? And check it out. Everything works. Well, battery's not hooked up, but you know, there's that. Blower fan. We got all of our vents are working. The fit and finish on these is not awesome. I gotta admit, they don't fit real well in there. And you know, I'm thinking that has to do with the budget quality of them, probably. But everything works. Looks a whole lot better. I wonder what's going on there. Got to do a little bit of, I think, cleaner wax on the dash here. But hey, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. If that bolt didn't come out, it would have been like a 20-minute job if I wasn't filming. So I am glad to have the Jeep back together. And I've got the windshield cleaned up a little bit. Really classes up the Jeep. It's starting to look like a Jeep again. So before long, it'll be running and driving. I'm waiting on some exhaust parts right now. But hey, a little bit at a time goes a long ways. And now that this is all back together, I can kind of get it cleaned out in here because it's a mess. But we still have some stuff to work on, like the grill and taillights, headlights, all the turn signals, all the lenses everywhere. We replaced them all. We gotta work on our what do you call them? Fender flares. Still got those. I want to paint those, make those look nice. And man, this Jeep is really turning around. So I'm getting excited. We get some exhaust parts. Maybe we can get this thing kind of figured out this weekend. Getting closer to running. So we'll work on that. So thank you guys very much for following along. I hope this was a quick video for y'all. It wasn't too painful. And it kind of gives you an idea that if you have a CJ, it's not real hard to replace these things. Again, I like the switches. The cables, I don't know. They don't fit so great. But they're budget and they're going to work for this budget project. So, well, if you're into the Jeeps, great. If you're not, we have all kinds of stuff. And Fred hangs out with us while we're working on Jeep. And we got Novas and Ellis Swap Dakotas and GMC Typhoons and Sonoma GTs and all kinds of fun stuff. So if you're new to the channel, we always got something going on. Please consider subscribing and hanging out with us. If you already are subscribed, you guys know you really mean the world to us. Those subscriptions, those subscriptions really help me motivate to keep this thing going. So, you know, going on like 5 years of doing this thing and getting to that point where should I continue? You tell me. If you subscribe, maybe that'll help us out. Other than that, check us out on our Instagram and Facebook at The Racer X Garage. And yeah, I'm going to shut it down. Until next time, you guys know the deal. Y'all be